This right here is what separates the professionals from the regular guys. Hey guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day out there, and thank you for joining me in today's review video. Today I got something a little different planned for you guys, okay? I'm gonna be reviewing an in-ear monitor system, a wireless one too at that. Something I've never done here on the channel prior. But before I go any further into the review video, let me just encourage you guys that are new here to the channel to hit the like button and click subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out tremendously. All right, so I'm gonna start this review off with a question for you guys. Do you know what separates a pro musician from just a good musician? I'm talking about that one little difference that makes a really good band really great, like professional level. Did I just hear somebody say in-ear monitors? Oh boy, you're right. In-ear monitors, also known as in-ears, are one of the most overlooked but most important aspects of any professional musician's gear rig, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a bedroom guitarist that just does at-home stuff like me, or if you're a live musician that goes out playing gigs, which I used to do, or if you're a studio musician that, you know, does session work for people, which I've done in the past as well. It is absolutely imperative that you have in-ear monitors. Now, if you've looked for in-ear monitor systems before, then you know that they range in price from like $50 to a few hundred pretty easily. If only there was a brand out there that could give us high quality, affordable sound for a fraction of the cost that these big companies do. And today, I'm happy to announce that that brand is finally here, okay? And that brand's called Melonare. Take a look at this box right here. This is the PM-1 wireless in-ear monitor system. Now this little unit only costs $79.99 on Amazon, which is ridiculously affordable, considering you're getting a really high quality in-ear monitor system that's wireless. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you about the specs, the features, pretty much everything you need to know about this wireless in-ear monitor system. Then I'm gonna show you guys how you can actually use it and how I currently use in-ear monitors at home. All right, so the first feature I wanna talk about is the mono and stereo feature. You can switch between them on the transmitter as well as the receiver, which is really cool. All right, so this little wireless transmitter and receiver has a 24-bit 48 kilohertz sampling rate. It also has a 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz frequency response range. And if you're not an audiophile, it basically means that it's really high quality stuff. This little setup right here has 109 decibel signal to noise ratio. It also has 103 decibel dynamic range. So again, you audiophiles are going to be really happy about that. This is really important if you want to minimize the background noise, okay? Especially in a recording environment. Now the charging time is about an hour to 2 hours in between there. Now once it's charged, it's going to last you 5 hours, which is going to cover any situation that you're going to be in. You're not going to be in the studio for 5 hours. You're not going to be playing a gig past 5 hours. It's just not likely to happen. Now, one of my personal favorite features about this product is it's 500 hertz, okay? Meaning it's ultra high frequency. That basically means not only does it sound good, it's also going to be really low latency, which is really important when you're playing live with other people and you need to hear exactly what's going on in the moment, or when you're recording in like a studio. All right, guys, so I have the Melonare box here. I'm going to open it up for you, but before that, I just want to show you what the outside looks like. We've got a slick, shiny, compact case. Decent marketing here. Got some text on the back just kind of telling you what's in there, you know, etc. Just some product information on the side. So yeah, pretty cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and open it up for you guys so you can take a look at what we have here. Let me just loosen that up. Okay, so opening it up, we have ourselves a lot of cords, which I'm going to take out just to kind of show you one at a time. 2 adapters, which we'll get into in a second, and what those are for. And of course, the main product, we have the transmitter and receiver right there, right? Awesome. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the main product here, the transmitter and receiver, and then we'll go into all the other knickknacks. So let me just go ahead and focus in here so the camera can see both of these. On my left, I have the transmitter. On the right, I have the receiver, as you can see. On the front, you have a switch to go from stereo to mono. If you're just wanting to hear identical sound out of both ears, you're going to want to leave it on mono, okay? Anyways, having said that, you'll notice on the top of these, they look a little different, right? The receiver has 1 input jack, right? Whereas the transmitter has 2. That's because we need to put something into the transmitter for it to transmit. Otherwise, the receiver isn't going to pick up anything, right? So you're going to want to plug in your audio from whatever source, whether it's your phone or it's your computer or it's a mixer or whatever. That way you can transmit it, okay? It also has an input jack for a monitor or headphones, so somebody can hang out and put their headphones into that or plug in a monitor, like I said. Super useful and convenient. Whereas this one only has 1 because, well, let's face it, you're not going to be using it for anything other than receiving, so you're going to plug in your headphones into that. right? Perfect. Now, you're going to clip this, right, because these have nice clips on the back. Hopefully you can kind of see that okay. They're nice and sturdy. I tried it on earlier, fit really well. But you're going to clip that onto your belt or your shirt or wherever is convenient that you feel like it's not going to fall off, okay, very important. And then you're good to go. Now, you're going to notice on the sides too, these have a little bit of a different look. Sorry for the blur there. All right, this one has 2 channel buttons, okay? And you have 1 power button there. This one over here, where is the buttons? Oh, there we go. 2 volume buttons, 1 power. So this is very useful because, you know, this is the receiver. You're going to be carrying this around with you. So for whatever reason you can't hear something, you don't have to walk back to the computer. You don't have to bug the sound engineer. You just push volume and you're good to go. On the bottoms, you'll notice there's a USB-C type port. Okay, and it does come with a dual USB charging cable. I'll show you in a minute. All right, so that's it for that section. Let's move on to the goodies that they give you. You got yourself 2 adapters here, which is really nice of them. One's mono, one's stereo, and if you guys aren't sure which ones are which, the dual ring, okay, that means the 2, is the stereo, where the singular one is mono, okay, very important. Now these would be like if you were to plug in something that's 3.5 millimeters, it needs to convert into a 1/4 inch. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the charging cable here. This is a dual Type-C USB charging cable. Really cool. You are going to need an adapter of some kind to plug into, so like a basic wall adapter that you use for your phone. If it's a Class C one, you're good to go. And if you don't have one, they're super cheap, super easy to find, super convenient. You can probably find one on Amazon. So pretty cool. Now, as far as charging time goes, it took me about, I'd say, 2 hours to get like a full length charge. But the good news is it lasts for 5 hours. When they're fully charged, it's green. When it's half charged, it's like yellow. When it's a little under half, like a 1/4 charged, it's orange. And then, of course, when it's red, you know what that means. That means bad juju plugging in. All right, so the next cord we're going to talk about is this auxiliary cable. It is stereo. An auxiliary cable is just like a 3.5 to 3.5, so like a basic headphone jack type thing. Which, by the way, if you have headphones that have a detachable aux cable, you can use these, right? Same thing. All right, now the next cord we're going to talk about is this 3.5 splitter cable, right? So we got 1 plug with 2 inputs. Basically, you can plug in 2 headphones or run 2 monitors or whatever you want to do. So this is pretty handy, and you might run into a situation where you need this as a sound engineer or just somebody that's playing a gig or playing at home in the studio like I do. Cool, that's all the stuff that you get in this kit. Let's go ahead and put it to use and give you some more details on how you can use it professionally. All right, guys, now I'm going to show you how I plug this thing into my interface. My lovely and trusted Focusrite here I've had for like, oh gosh, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Thing runs like a champ. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to go about this. So I'm going to take this dual aux cord we were talking about earlier. Okay, this is important. I'm going to unplug my monitors. First, turn the volume down. It's important. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to hold down the power button for a couple seconds, and boom, there we go. Now that it lights up, everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and run into the input. That's the right one there. Now I'm going to put it back over here for a sec. I'm going to plug this into my interface. Sorry for the blur, guys. My camera goes out of focus. Okay, there we go. So now I have that linked into there. I'm going to take the receiver. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this one on. Boom, there we go. We're live. Now all I have to do is plug in my headphones. I have them on right now. I just need to get the cord. All right, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my headphones now into the receiver. And watcha, there we go. We are golden, man. So now I'm going to go ahead and push play on my computer, and the sound should be coming through. Okay, I'm going to turn this up. Perfect. I hear it loud and clear. This is awesome. I'm going to turn the volume buttons up. Oh yeah, that's pretty decent quality. It sounds literally like I'm plugged just straight into the interface. I can't tell a difference in sound at all. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and if you want to try this product out for yourself, I'll leave you a link down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Alright, so my final thoughts on the product. I think it's really, really useful. I think it's really convenient, and I think it's really affordable. I think that any professional musician, whether you work in a studio or at home like myself, or you play live gigs, could benefit from something like this, okay? Even if I don't play out anymore, and I used to all the time, I could still benefit from using something like this, okay? Because I'm doing lessons every day, I'm doing mixing every day, I'm doing all kinds of stuff every day. All right, so that's my final thoughts on the product. Again, let me know what you guys think down below. Check out this product for yourself in the description box. I will catch you guys in the next video. Rock on.